Despite the constant messaging over the past several weeks from the showrunners for Amazon's Lord of the Rings of Power series, saying that this is all about Tolkien, it's completely connected to Tolkien. We always went back to the book for these answers. Lord of the Rings fans know that that's a lie, and in fact, the trailer that was released just a few days ago is proof of that. Because of all the trailers we've gotten so far, this one may be the one that shows the most that it's not about Tolkien, it's not about Middle-earth, it's not about his world and his lore that he created. This is a fan fiction created for the purpose of pushing identity politics. That's why, once again, this is being ratioed. That's why they're getting blasted in the comments. 30,000 upvotes to 276,000 downvotes. It is getting destroyed. But despite all of this, we haven't heard as much as we thought we would from Amazon regarding the fan backlash. Sure, 6 months ago, they put that in one of the first articles that was written about it. They made sure to mention that they think fans will be upset. And sure, the executive producer came out and called fans racist just the other day. But with all of this massive backlash like we've never seen before for something this big, we thought that there would be a little bit more, but maybe it's just that Amazon is so comfortable lying to everyone about everything that they don't even care. Maybe there's a reason. They're just pretending that everything's completely fine. Everyone's just so excited to see the Rings of Power, despite all the evidence to the contrary. Maybe that has something to do with this new report that's coming out of Business Insider, which Business Insider, terrible human beings for the most part that work there, but this, what we have coming out now, lines up a lot with what we've been seeing and hearing out of Amazon for the past 6 months. Amazon Studios will declare the Lord of the Rings of Power a victory regardless of actual viewership. This is too big for them to let it fail. This is too big for them to say that it's a disappointment. There's too much money riding on this. $1 billion for 2 seasons of this series. A new report claims Amazon Studios and Prime Video will declare their upcoming series, The Lord of the Rings of Power, a victory regardless of actual viewership. People at Business Insider claims to have spoken to a number of anonymous insiders at Amazon Studios, explaining what success for the series, which is estimated to have cost upwards of $1 billion, looks like. In a report, writers Elaine Lowe, Eugene Kim, and Allison Brower assert, word from those who've seen episodes is positive, and several industry insiders predicted to Insider Amazon will find a way, regardless of actual viewership, to sound the trumpets of victory. One anonymous insider, described as a former senior Amazon Studios exec, also told them the reason why it's going to succeed is because the execs at Amazon need it to. If it doesn't succeed, there's going to be a big question from Amazon's CEO and the board. The exec added, if we can't take this piece of IP and make it successful, why is Amazon Studios even here? It has to succeed. There's no option. If it's not the highest performing thing Amazon has ever done, it's a failure. But the outside world may not ever know. Now, I've said pretty consistently over the past several months, I do think that this will be the top viewed thing on Amazon ever. It's just so big. It's such a monstrous property, and they've put so much energy into putting it out there. I would be shocked if it wasn't the most viewed thing. If it wasn't, like if we have tangible evidence that it wasn't the most viewed thing, if that kid get out there, which I don't think it will, that would be an absolute and total disaster for Amazon, considering the amount of money they have wrapped up in this. But it's not a surprise to me that these reports coming out that even if it does fail, that they'll never let us know, that they're going to try to tell everybody it's a success, regardless of what happens. That's why maybe they haven't addressed some of this overwhelming controversy, because let's be real, we've never seen backlash like this. Not for Star Wars, not for Doctor Who, not for Star Trek, not for anything. We've never seen this amount of people, this amount of fans come out before it even airs and tell people how upset they are. Like if a Marvel movie, right? If say the Thor trailer got ratioed like this, could you imagine the amount of panic, the amount that we'd be talking about this? This is insane. Like, this is one of the biggest IPs, one of the biggest franchises you could possibly imagine. Lord of the fucking Rings. And you have taken it and you have created characters that aren't part of Tolkien's world. You've changed stories, you've changed characters, you've changed everything about this series to the point where people don't even recognize it as Lord of the Rings. It just looks like a generic fantasy genre because you took a character that was so beloved with Galadriel and tried to turn her into something she never was. You put CW music in the background. It looks generic as fuck. It doesn't look like Lord of the Rings. That's why there is this fan backlash. But if these reports are true, Amazon will never let anybody know, even if it is a failure, because they're just going to keep charging ahead, full speed ahead, regardless of what the fans want, regardless of whatever backlash there may be, because there's so much money riding on this. They can't afford to let anybody know it was a failure. Let me know what you think about this new report. Do you think it might be true? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.